I love what you do, Roland. I mean, you get to have all the fun. In fact, he's discovered that Idaho's longest and fastest zip line is only, what, a short drive from Boise?
It's right in Horseshoe Bend, and I've been going past this now for the last 3-4 years, you know, on the way to the river.
Yeah.
And I've always thought, okay, a zip line in Horseshoe Bend, where is it? So I thought it was a little tiny thing. Well, folks, it's not. It is an amazing course. It takes a half-hour driving into the high country just to get to the zip line course. Take a look.
3, 2,
Gentlemen, are we ready?
We are ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Any last words?
No.
Whoa!
This is the longest, fastest zip line in the state of Idaho.
Oh my gosh, this is fast! Woo!
It's 2,030 feet long, and you'll get going between 50 to 60 miles an hour.
Holy smokes!
Because I'm not gonna die, so it's okay.
She read the waiver.
3, 2, 1, go! Get it, boss!
So this one is called Cannonball, and this is a race. Who's going to win?
You'll probably win because you're fatter.
I think the course itself is really good at kind of building you up. You know, you start small, and then you get a little bit more challenging each time.
Final inspection of swimming pool when you're ready.
Just ready?
Rock on.
Here we go. Okay. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta tell you, I have a little fear of heights, but this is totally awesome. The scenery is incredible. And these guys they run a nice tight ship.
You are more than welcome to shake this bridge like it's going out of style. But fair warning, I have seen relationships ruined and friendships torn apart on this bridge of happiness, so you want to make sure that you're still talking to each other on the other side.
Shake the bridge.
I hate you so much.
Show those again?
No.
Wow.
So the dog has a lot of fun just chasing after the people going down the zip line.
That's Honey. That's a totally different sidebar story right there. That's the owner's dog, and she just loves to watch the zip liners go. So I did take my son, my daughter, my daughter-in-law, and I got to tell you, we had an incredible time. I recommended it to another friend of mine, and he took his wife and his 2 kids, and they too had an amazing time. I didn't know it was such an advanced course. I thought it was this little thing. It's 6 different zip lines, varying degrees of height and speed and length. It's really cool.
By the way, this is your son that's in the Navy, right?
That's, yeah.
And he's back from deployment.
He's back. He's
Excellent.
back at his base right now. So, folks, all I can tell you is I highly recommend it, and very, very safe. You can't break the harness at 6,000 pounds rated. The cable's 26,000.
Although I'm sure you tested it.
Yeah, as my son said. Little weight issue, little weight challenge. Help me, I did win the race. It was great. It was great. Okay, folks, here's time-lapse video. What kind of weather are we seeing here in the Treasure Valley and across some of the mountains to the north? Well, the mountains had a little bit of cloud cover every now and then. But this is a weak front that's passing by to the north. I don't anticipate seeing any shower activity. And now I want to focus in on one of the things. You're probably noticing the river levels are still a little bit on the high side, but believe it or not, those river levels are gradually starting to come down. We're just about hitting that peak runoff right now, and look at the reservoir levels. Lucky Peak is almost 100% full. Arrow Rock, 91%. Arrow Ranch, 99%. Cascade is 99% full, so all of the reservoirs are doing very well, with the exception of Owyhee. It's only 72% of normal, but that's because the Owyhee Basin had kind of a dry winter, but still, it is a massive reservoir, so 72% full at that reservoir, still a lot of water, so we're looking A-OK. 87 degrees so far. Wow, the temperature just jumped up. That's 10 degrees above the average, but nowhere near the record of 98 degrees for this date set back in 1989. And there you can see some of the other numbers we have around the region. 85 degrees in Caldwell, 86 degrees right now in Ontario. Also 71 degrees, super nice and mild up in the high country. So what's going to happen is we've got this low pressure center. It's going to remain fairly stationary off the Pacific Northwest coast. So the orientation of that low being there and a little area of high pressure being down here has put you and I in this very warm flow coming in out of the southwest. That's why the temperature readings are averaging, 8 to 10 degrees above average. So as long as this pattern sticks around, and I think it sticks around through at least Friday, we're going to continue to see a generally very warm and very dry pattern. Through the day tomorrow, no shower activity expected anywhere in the Gem State. And looking ahead through Wednesday, again, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, maybe a couple of little isolated high elevation mountain showers, but that's going to be about it. 7-day forecast then for the Treasure Valley. Temperature readings tomorrow, 83 degrees, 86 degrees on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday. There goes those temperatures staying warmer than average. And then on Saturday, models are showing a weak front that approaches the Treasure Valley. If it approaches, if indeed it happens, we may see a few isolated thunderstorms developing late Saturday, but for right now, I'd say that we're going to get through this week without any real significant potential for rainfall here across southwest Idaho. And the mountains will also see mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for the next few days. A slight chance of a little passing shower every now and then. The next real threat or potential for showers will hold off until late Saturday.
Late Saturday?
Late Saturday.
Okay.
If it happens.
So it's not going to ruin my Saturday, really?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to worry
You'll be
then.
okay.